What's good? What's good, YouTube? All right, let's get it. Let's go over this pre-market analysis. The ES features are down. It hit my low ADR target. And let's go to the 1 hour. We're in such a tight range. So it's been pretty tough to play this. Tesla's bringing the market down, and Google. Tesla's gapping down pretty good. Let's go. We're gonna go over SPY and Tesla. All right, let's see what levels we can see. I can see right now we're approaching a level. So this level right here has been tapped a few times. So this is going to be a box where we bounce off of potentially. If we break below 74.70, yeah, this can be a case where we can definitely go down a lot further. Let's see what the next level is. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a zone where we bounced off of before. So you got, if they fall inside here, this can be a zone that they come down to and bounce off of. So we have been rejecting this right here. Resistance fell. This has been another zone. And it's just been chopping around in this box right here. So now let's see if I can find another zone right here. Yep. I'm just finding the lows. Boom. All three of them testing support, and then bounced. Support, bounced. And it's been a line down since all the way back here. Support, and we're back here. So the question is, are we going to do something like this? Are we going to break below and then start resisting? Because if you lose this area, it can start resisting and come down here to this zone. Back again. Or we can just do what we've been doing. We can do what we've been doing and then just bounce back into this zone. And this can be resistance again. So as long as we stay in these zones, it's definitely going to be choppy. Let me show you what the month look like. Yeah, we're inside month. And so we got 8 days and 9 hours left. And so far, this right here is the monthly low. $74.69. That's an alert right there. If they break past this, they can try to come down a little bit further. This is the monthly high. Now, problem is this. Last month's high, let's put that in orange. And last month's low. We're stuck in this range. This big range we're stuck in. So We need to break last month's highs or lows to really start getting busy. And if we could just break out this low, maybe come down here a little bit more, maybe even to 7,400, 83 points down, not impossible. So, yeah, let's go over a Tesla. Let's go NQ first. Same thing. We inside month. This is the month. And this marks last month. Last month's high. Last month's low. And then we're going to go to the weekly. This is why the market is low volume, because we're not breaking the ranges. Last week's high. Let's make that yellow. And then last week's low. We got to break above 30,000 or break below 28,000 on the NQs, on the NAS. So the daily range from yesterday. Okay, we're starting to break down below yesterday's range now. So they could potentially come and take out these lows right here. They can take out this low and this low. So let's do this. Yeah, so they can come back down here to 28,150. It's possible. So maybe they want to try to come create a new low before they try to bounce again. That's just on the daily time frame. Or this can be a potential low as well. This is a nice little bright information on the daily, so they can come down here to 27,000 potentially. So, yeah. All right. What happened to Tesla? I should have called puts too as well. I should have just did like a double hedge, because I made just a lotto play, only bought one contract. I did not go heavy. I haven't been going heavy just because we're stuck in inside month. And Tesla got smashed on earnings. So I drew this line last night. Okay, so this is a downtrend line. I thought that since this was a lower high, they were going to try to break the high of this downtrend. I thought they were going to try to gap up. So that's why I got calls. I tried it. So, but now they coming down even further. And it looked like they're going to open up on top of the support line. So we still can probably catch a move to the upside. It ain't over till it's over, right? So, but I'm still bullish on this in the future. I have them coming back up here to like 500 eventually, but I think they need to create a new low. So yeah, the pre-market is down here. So let's go ahead and go down to a lower time frame. pre-market high, and pre-market low. So let's see if they can catch a bid today, and then maybe be able to catch a bounce, and see if they close some of this gap to the upside. So they're still selling this thing off. Sheesh. Tesla got clapped. And this is that support line that I drew. We're below it. Google's gapping down. So these stocks are going on sale. It's not a bad thing. You're giving people a chance to get in on the cheaper price. So there's nothing to be too salty over. All right, let's go over pre-market low, pre-market highs for my SPY. This is the move I was trying to go for the other day, but they cooked me. But I made up on the back end on my hedge. But this is the move I was looking for the other day. I was looking for them to dump the market. Just marking my pre-market high and lows. Run through and do that real quick. They get past. We're gonna gap up or down. Yeah, yeah. I should have played it like a double hedge. I should have. I definitely should have called both, just in case. Nvidia, yeah. All right, let's see. Sheesh, man. When this market opened up, man, there's gonna be some great opportunity. I just need everybody to just stay locked in my group, and we're doing that. Like, keep showing up, and this market eventually is going to open up. We're eventually going to catch a really great move. Especially, I think it's really setting up good for next month, because this range is so tight that eventually they're going to have to break to the upside or the downside. They can't keep it in this range forever. They just can't do it. Let's go to AMD. Ooh, they're selling this thing off. Pre-market low. Yeah, so they're doing a good job of bringing the market down. You know, a lot of people are afraid to play SPX. A lot of what I'm noticing, the term, like the tone right now. A lot of people that play the strat, because I play the strat, but a lot of people that play the strat is not wanting to play SPX or SPY just because they stuck inside month. And I don't blame them, but I think what's been working for us, we've been still able to catch over 100% on these moves. And even though the volume was very, very low, I think the best thing to still do, like as far as trying to catch those moves, is waiting for like the stock to actually develop itself a little bit more, you know, to actually let it play out, to catch those like reversals, because they still move, but you got to catch them at the right time. And I'm noticing when they make the move, you might want to consider taking your profit, you know what I mean, using your trailing stops and stuff like that. So All right, so I'm about to try my levels out for SPY as I do with okay, let's see. I'm about to take it off extended hours. I'm gonna have to come back and make sure I adjust those because it's a lot of miss a lot of money being sold off in the market. And they're negated a lot of my levels. And that this sucks because when I called this put the other day, they're below the actual put entry that I called for puts the other day. So they literally kept it up for 2 days just to sell it off. And so now I'm feeling like they're gonna be bearish today by just how we're gapping up. I mean, how we're gapping down, I'm sorry. Yeah, this move, what they're doing is where I actually had set up. So yeah, now they want to do it. But it don't matter because we're gonna show up and play what we need to play. So I'm gonna chart these out anyway, just in case. I like to know my levels. So let's do this. I'll do the math on that later. This might be a day they actually sell it a lot more than usual. So I'm gonna chart outside of the average true range. I need to know all my levels because this is the day I'm telling you, once they open up the floodgates, they open it. They open it. So let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, we got to call entry to the upside right here, just in case they close the gap and get bullish. Two down on the 1 hour. We got to call entry right here. Just bring in the average true range. We got a daily close at 74. 747, 41 cents. The ATR, $7. The ATR being very small. I think we're gapping past below the ATR. 747, 41 cents. Subtract 7. Oh, let's go back. Typed in something wrong. $7.39 is the average true range. $7.39 the coordinates. $7.39. Okay, we opening right at the average true range on the pre-market. I kind of remember one of these days doing the same thing. We gapped down and then they sold off a little bit and they bought back up to close the gap to the upside. So they're at exhaustion levels. Getting close to it. Let's see in the pre-market right here. I'm gonna have to move this down because now they got a new pre-market low on SPY. They just keep selling it. They can get all the way down here to 739. And if they really want to get crazy, there's a fair value gap closed at 736. So if they want to do a gap and go to the downside, we'll be ready. My group, we're gonna be ready. We're gonna shoot our shots. We're gonna shoot our shot. That's for sure. All right, let's go to the Qs. Oh, let's go back. Let me do the addition for the top, 747, 41s. You know, just in case they get bullish and get big bullish, you still got to know your levels. You don't want to not type it in. Just in case they get bullish, you want to know that they can push everything up. I've seen it done before. They gap it down and they buy it all back up. So they can get back up as high as 755 if they want to. The market is crazy like that. Because they've been buying every dip. That's been the story. So we still got to know the levels to the upside. All right. Let's write this down. QQQ. Got a daily gap close at 705. 35 cents. With an ATR of $14.24. All right, 705, 35 cents. Subtract 14.24 cents. All right, they can fall as low as 691. And they're pretty close to it. They're close to it in the pre-market. Let's do the addition for the top, 705.35, 705.35 plus 798, 713. They can get as high as 713. These are the ranges. So the range for the downside and the upside. All right, so if they decide to close the gap back to the upside and then break above it, they can get as high as 713. That's the range for the day. So, okay, we had inside day. Put entry on the daily. I'm gonna do this today just because I feel like the market can break out to the downside and go past the ATR. I've seen that happen a few times as well. So I want to definitely know the next levels outside of these ranges, just in case they decide to get really big bearish. And it's bounced out this 1, 2, 3 times this level. So I want to know if it cracks it. I want to know. Because that's going to be a level. Okay, wait, we got inside day. So I got to do the calls to the upside on this. calls, daily calls. Let's go to the 4 hour. We had inside candle on the 4 hour. So inside candles, call entry to the upside and the downside. Mm-mm. 4 hour gap close. There's a fair value gap right there on the 4 hour. 4 hour price target. A lot of stuff going on. I got a 2 down, so call entry back to the upside on the 1 hour. It doesn't seem like we're going to get bullish today, but just in case. They are still selling this thing off. It's crazy. Extended hours. I gotta keep adjusting my pre-market low lines. Well, let me just go ahead and delete that. They pretty much hit that. I don't want too many lines on my stuff. All right. All right. Let's go back to NVIDIA. Let's see what Meta's doing. Pre-market low. SMH getting smacked. Let me make sure I'm not seeing anything in the comments. Facts, my Bitcoins come from 5XPX. The squeeze is real. Yeah. I won't be nervous today. Yeah. Just good, smart positioning sizes, and definitely, not being afraid to shoot your shots. That's for sure. Definitely taking your chances on these trades when they break certain levels, and just believing in that market structure. Remember, we talk about higher highs and higher lows, drawing trend lines, using the EMA as its confirmation. Using the VWAP. If we above the VWAP, then we should be looking to go bullish, right? If we below VWAP, we need to be looking for bearish setups. You know what I mean? So, and then things can reclaim or lose. They can reclaim the EMAs or lose the EMAs and go opposite direction. So when this market open up, it's going to be nice. It is going to be nice. I'm telling you. Nice little bright information. right here. Yep. Support look like they're gonna try to come down here. So let's go ahead and that 4 hour put entry. I'm gonna just put previous day low. That's a daily fair value gap fill right there. Nice little gap. Got 2 down on the 1 hour. So we got a call entry on the 1 hour just in case. There's a 1 hour gap fill to the upside. But I like this to come back, and because it's resistance, it's support, resistance come back down through here. We're already gapping down. This can be a level, this white line that they can come down to. I'm gonna leave that just like that. Meta, I just got an alert from Meta. Meta's making a move for it. Mm-hmm. I mean, Meta's getting beat up too. I only like a lot of these getting gapped down so much. I don't even want to chart them because they negated all the levels. Let's go to AMD. Let's chart out AMD though. I do want to chart them out. I need to know what they're doing. We caught 90% on them yesterday. They might give us some today. All right, AMD closed at let's see, AMD closed at 552. ATR $37. All right, let's see. $5.15, 10 cents. They can get as low as 5.15. 5.52. All right, if they get bullish, they can get as high as 5.89. Boom. right, so we got the ranges. Okay, we got a 2 up. So that's a put entry on a daily. Four hour, we already gapping below that. We got a fell 2 up on the 4 hour. Put entry right there. Took out the lows. 4 hour, fair value gap. Okay. Inside candle, we got three candle on the 1 hour. So we don't have no call entries. Yeah, so we got the levels for AMD. Make sure I got the pre-market high, pre-market low marked out. Oh, they create another new low. Boom. Okay. Well, that's it, man. These are the levels for AMD. And today's going to be interesting. All right, man, I'm about to get up off of this stream. It's your boy D-Pain, man. And I'm up out of here, man. I'll see y'all inside the Discord, SPX Blueprint for my members today. If you're looking to join, please click that link in the description. Yesterday, we caught 155% on SPX with low volume. And we caught 90% on, we caught 90% on AMD. And we caught 155% on SPX. So, man, if you're looking to join the group and y'all want to rock out with us, man, please do, man. You're more than welcome. Other than that, I'm up out of here. See y'all on the next.